Hey Jody, how are you doing? Happy work anniversary.
Thank you. I'm doing well. Thanks for asking.
Awesome. Well, thank you for coming on to do your anniversary interview just so our some of our clients and our candidates can learn a little bit more about you. We have three questions we'd like to ask to get to know you. And so we're just wondering, you've had two different rounds with the Quest Pro team. So I would like to ask about those and what's your story, and how has it been coming back on with us?
Well, it's been wonderful. I was very fortunate that Kevin was nice enough to have me here for 7.5 years for round one. Hired me fresh out of the gate, no recruiting experience whatsoever. Had a background in sales and advertising. So they brought me on and trained me, and it was really great. And then I lost my mind for a little bit, I guess. I left for 3 short years, went someplace else, and there truly is no place like home. I was so glad to come back here. And I kind of like went around the world to find the place next door, is the
Yeah.
best place for sure. So yeah, I've been back since 2012, and it's been a great, 9 years coming up on 10 years.
Mhm.
Kind of that little snow globe. We'll pretend like the 3 years gone did never happen.
Well, you did not skip a beat. It's like it didn't happen because your family, you've been here so long and you're one of the leaders in the office and we all look up to you.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
It's been a great time. So, I guess on that note, throughout your whole Quest Pro career, what are two or three things that you're proud of accomplishing, and do you have any wild or funny placement stories? Because I know you've had a lot. So, uh,
It is. There's a lot. It's kind of, I could talk for a long time about this, but I won't. But yeah, I mean, I'm really proud of just 20 years. I'm in my 20th year of recruiting. I started here, and again, except for that little snow globe 3 years, I've been here. My whole career has been at Quest Pro, and they have invested and put so much in me and given me this wonderful opportunity, and they taught me how to do this and have let me continue to just grow and develop. And it's been so fun, and I've been able to help other people along the way, which has been great because I love mentoring and teaching, and seeing that people who have been here a long time, the student become the master, which is really cool. So yeah, it's been fun. I've made a lot of really great friends since I've been here, and family for sure. So I'm really happy about that. And the wild placement stories, there's a lot of those. Um, some are camera friendly and some aren't. But I thought it was, I had to think about this for a long time. But one that I think is really, really interesting, especially considering what we've been through in the last year with a pandemic and this whole COVID action going on. Way back when, in the early 2000s, I placed my cousin, of all people, my cousin at an agency in Dallas as kind of just like an assistant, executive assistant type thing. But they were in the process of moving. They had boxes coming from, I think it was Chicago, that came to the Dallas office. And she had to unpack those boxes. And somewhere along the way, she contracted West Nile. And it like came from one of the boxes or something, which I don't know if that actually is what happened, but she contracted West Nile. She ended up getting sick and having to leave the job. It was very strange. But back then, West Nile was a big deal. Now that would seem very, very small in comparison to what we've been through. But for anybody that remembers when West Nile was a thing,
Oh
There's
my gosh.
one of my crazy stories.
That is definitely a wild story.
Very
Well,
weird.
she's healthy now, right?
She's fine. Yeah, absolutely fine.
That's
It
all
was
that
very strange.
matters.
They always say, somebody said way back when I started, don't ever place your family or friends. Something weird always happens. And I was like, oh my gosh, so true. But I can't say that. I have placed friends and family, and it's worked out since.
Yes. Well, I'm glad she's doing better, and that's definitely something weird that happened.
Yeah, remember when you didn't want to get bit by a mosquito because you might get West Nile disease?
Oh my gosh.
No,
yeah,
you probably, do you remember that, Caroline?
we'll have to hear more of those wild placement stories off camera, the ones that are not camera savvy, but
Yeah, those are more happy hour stories.
yes, exactly. So then our last question, do you have any goals for this year? You shared with me that you're close to hitting your goal already, and that's huge. That's a huge accomplishment. Do you have any more you'd like to share with us?
Yeah, I definitely, I'm this close to hitting my goal by the end of May. I'll be hitting my goal by the end of May. So halfway through the year, I'm already there, which is awesome. I had the best quarter I've ever had. First quarter was the best quarter I've ever had in my career. And really super proud of that and want to just keep that going. So this year is definitely going to be my biggest year ever. I'm going to make it happen.
Well, we're so proud of you, and if there's anything we can do to help support you and being the best you can be, we're here for you.
Well, thank you. You guys, I'm so happy to be a part of this team, and we have so much support and, enthusiasm and just team spirit. It's go team. Yay, QP, QT, all the way around.
I love it. Well, hopefully I get to see you soon during a happy hour, maybe.
Yeah.
I know it's fun seeing you over camera and getting to catch up. Thank you for answering our interview anniversary questions, and we're so proud of you, and happy anniversary.
Well, thank you, Caroline. I really appreciate it. And I don't feel well, so hey, if you liked it on here, I'm much better in person. But thanks for reaching out, and thanks for having me today.
Awesome. Well, thank you.
Appreciate
You
it.
have a great day, Jodi.
You too. Bye-bye.